Hello, everybody, and welcome. So we got a letter, right? We all updated on. We got our letter back from the housing authorities. And tomorrow we got to go in for a what they call a briefing, just to kind of tell us what their regulations are, and what they expect from us. And we're still yet to have to find a place. I had one contact me, but it didn't work out. It was just more than a week before. So hopefully we'll find something within a month or so. Teddy starts school on Monday.
So our lives might be changed to the mornings instead of evenings.
Yeah, so our lives might be changed to daytime instead of evening, because we'll be going from noon to 9 o'clock at night. So we won't be able to be here for the lives, so we might switch it to the mornings. So next Thursday might be earlier, because of that back there. And I think what they expect you to stay at this particular address for at least a month,
Yeah.
just because he's going to school, and that's what they have. This is the address they have. And it's kind of hard to switch in the middle of school. So I can understand why they want him to stay here at first. So that makes it kind of difficult. I'm sorry if you can't hear me, or if I all of a sudden can't talk. I've been losing my voice quite a bit lately. So the louder I talk, the harder it is to, easier it is for me to lose my voice a bit that way. So, it's a little bit of on an update. Been working with the boy. I just got him out of his high chair. He was eating. He was slower than the rest of us, so he took me a while to clean him up. He's sitting in his playpen right now, playing with his toys, and he ain't quite sleepy yet. Not, I picked up a few house clean job for people, so I can actually find work or pick up more houses one or two. But I do have my limitations on how many houses I can do. So that might be easier for me to take care of the boy. We'll just have to see. But we're still hunting, and we're still going with everything to try to get everything ready. But we're a little closer. It's just finding the right place, because we do have the dogs and rabbits. So it's difficult. And, we can find a house, preferably with a fenced yard, so that the dogs, can roam without getting harmed. That make them play with each other. But I didn't really have tonight to hurt too much. But mine's been going 100 miles an hour. That and home therapy came today for the boy, so I'm surprised he's not talked about and wants to go to bed. Surprisingly, he's over there. Like I said, he's over there playing. He ain't too far from us. All that he has to do is stand up and take a step and pick him up. But so if y'all have any questions that you that are watching, feel free to ask. We don't mind one bit. Hello, Rita Bruce. Welcome in. I hope, yeah. Double check myself, make sure I read it correctly. I don't want to get things wrong. If y'all have any questions, we'll answer the best we can. And for those of you who already know about my soaps and stuff, I will be adding laundry soap to the list I made our own one or so, what, a few days ago?
Yeah.
And so we'll start using that so that I don't have to spend money on detergent at the store. It's actually cheaper for me to make it than my own detergent than it is to go to the store and buy it. And it'll last a lot longer too. But I'm not sure exactly how long it's going to last. Because I have a 11-month-old. It's close enough. I'm going to say 11-month-old child who's very, very messy. And that's not too far from that himself. Mostly with his pants.
Oily.
Oily, dirty. So, you know, and then me, of course, you know, I'm picking up the baby. I get food on me all the time. Yes, Rita, making quilts is fun. I'm hoping I can get back into that. It's going to be a little bit, you know, because we're going to go through this transition and stuff. And I've been trying to finish a blanket that I've been working on for my son when I was pregnant with him. I meant to finish it a long time ago, but I accidentally had moved. I had accidentally forgot about it. And then I found it the other day and I was like, oh, I need to finish that. So, yeah, roll back now. So I've been trying to finish that up before I get going on the quilt side of it. So that I'm not starting and stopping a project and leaving them undone. So until I finish that one, I'm going to leave the sewing to the side for a little bit. But I still practice when I can and have time. Raising a young one's not necessarily easy. Yes, it's either during their nap time or when they're in bed. I mean, it's hard enough cleaning the house. There's days he's really good. Like today, he's actually just been playing and letting me do my cleaning and stuff. Except for when therapy came, then he was doing his therapy. So I mean, he does okay at times. But yeah, you're right about that. It is kind of hard. So I understand that one. But maybe when he's old enough and can understand, you know, that, you know, he don't need mommy as much, then maybe, you know, I can get something done when he's awake. Maybe. We'll see. It depends on how much he wants mama. Like right now, I know he wants me quite a bit. Okay, so she's about a year and a half old then. Mine will be 12 months next month. He will be 11 months on the 29th. And then next month will be a year old. So they're not too far from each other. Sorry, I'm just trying to make it easier so I can read the comments. I have my computer on my side over here so that I can see the comments a little bit easier. But yeah, they're not too far apart from each other. Just it'll take you about a half a year, really, if you think about it. But she's a doll too. Yeah, well, mine doesn't have that mobility yet, so I don't have to worry about it just yet. But that's kind of what the therapy's for. He's not crawling or anything yet, like he should be. So, but in a way, part of me is like, I want him to, because part of me is like, no, I don't want him to, because I don't want to have to chase him around every 5 seconds and say, no, get out of that. Nope. Get out of your mouth. because I'm already having to get on to like things that not be shipped. But so I can understand that. You know, being that age, they tend to want to go. Makes us tired. They got all the energy in the world, and we ain't really got any. Glad you can make it in the pooch. Still haven't got the. Oh, okay. Because you did your live outside. I see what you're saying now. My mind kind of.
Oh, and two, Pooch, tell Miss Patty that I got a story to tell that I would like to tell to everybody and you guys as well. If that's be all right with you folks.
I believe he messaged y'all, Pooch. Well, Rita, you know, even for my age, it's hard to keep up with my son. So I, mean, I can only imagine for you know a grandma. You know, it's even harder because he just you know cause I got you know I've got things like at the house to take care of and things like that, and all he wants sometimes is just mom. He won't let me do nothing at times. Yeah, he's actually got the two tonight. Now, Sissy, you knocked over my computer on a little but sorry, the dog is under the table that my computer is sitting on, and that's why it's shaking because she's hitting the table. So I'm kind of letting her know that if she knocks it over, she's going to be in trouble. I mean, I don't mind giving her 11, but this table ain't the sturdiest table either. It just makes it easier to do it over here on the couch or on the comfortable side because table chairs that we're sitting in can be kind of hard to hurt your butt after a while. Watch it, sister. Watch it. And also, it's kind of funny though. A armadillo got under our porch last night, and poor Izzy, she tried so hard to get it, and she just couldn't get that shell to that shell, and but she tried as hard as she could. She did chase it out of the yard eventually though, but it kind of got under the steps and then didn't want to come out at all, and we finally got it out, and between poking it and Izzy trying to drag it, it finally decided to leave out from under the steps of the house, and then ran, and of course they chased it, and finally chased it out of it.
All right,
Bitch, that's understandable. Just don't hurt yourself.
Or overdo yourself.
Or overdo, yeah. Either one. But no, it was, you know, she was trying so hard. She was getting so hard because she was getting tired because she was trying so hard. Baby dog's not, he was bigger than baby dog, so it was a little harder for him to go after it. Plus, he's older too. He's an older dog. He's what, 11?
Yeah,
10 or 11 years old. So he kind of doesn't have as much energy as these 1-year-old dogs do. Dan, poor Dan's too old. And then Blue, he's just
doesn't know what to do.
He doesn't know what to do. He's kind of a sissy. So we're working with him on it because we took a armadillo that was already attacked.
Or a possum.
No, it's possum, yeah. So, excuse me. A possum that was already attacked, and said he had to bite its tail and kind of put it towards him. He backed up like he's scared. So he. Oh, okay. That's why we haven't seen him. We've been wondering.
Yeah, we've been wondering what happened to him.
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
I was just hoping that Elaine didn't get a hold of Piggy for something he shouldn't do.
I was just hoping they didn't get sick.
That or sick, or.
But I know that they've been kind of having a few issues themselves to deal with, so That's good to know that they're just out with a friend. That's why they're not here tonight. But that's okay. It's allowed every once in a while. Everybody needs that time with a friend. And, was that a bark or was that a growl? Sorry, when the dog made a weird noise and I couldn't tell if it was a bark or a growl. I think that's not right there though. It's been growl now. Well, when you have certain people that show up every night to your live or in certain people's lives, and then all of a sudden you don't see them, it makes you wonder. I mean, so just like I knew Pooch probably ran a little long because we're right after him, so I figured he probably ran a little long. Excuse me, I gotta think of sound. But and of course Piggy and Eileen, mostly Piggy. Eileen kind of pops in different ones, watches multiple people, so she's not always in. Yes, Piggy, that's exactly what
they need a time with each other and with friends. They are well-deserved, needed time.
Yes. And I'm kind of wondering how what is it called? The Acorn Fest one. I know that was last week.
I think it's next week.
No, there was one this weekend that they were
There
going to.
was one, I think next week, this coming week.
There were several of them going on, of the get-togethers going on, even like right close to each other. So I'm not sure which one it was, but I kind of wonder how it went. We probably do more ones out of the state once we get a little more stable and have the funds to travel. Right now, we don't have the funds to travel outside the United States, really.
Or to another state.
Or to another state, yeah.
The farthest we can go is to McAllister.
Yeah, it's about all the gas money we have allows us to go. And after we get pay the bills. So, but once we get everything situated, a little more steady, then we'll probably be able to go to a few more of the out-of-state get-togethers. But I know I would have liked to have been there with everybody with them. Yes, we're in Oklahoma area. And I know there's a few others that are some of the other homesteaders and stuff, and some of the other channels that we are associated with. They are also in Arkansas. Funny thing is, I was originally born in Arkansas, so but I live in Oklahoma. But that was like years ago. I've lived in Oklahoma since I was 3 years old, so Oklahoma was.
I was born and raised in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Born in the town where they did the book and the movie at the Redford Grove. That's where I was born at, California.
And so was our son. He was born there too, since his daddy.
Mm-hmm.
So, but we're doing what we can. I believe it was Rogers, Arkansas. Yeah.
It's my wife was born in Arkansas.
I know that's good. She's in the area.
I think it's Rogers, Arkansas.
It's Rogers, if I remember correctly. Hello, definition. Like to make in. Okay, well, congratulations on making the channel.
Congratulations.
And I hope it goes good for you. I know we're on the slower side. We're slowly getting viewers because it rises and drops.
Yeah.
And it just keeps doing that. But they have a way of weeding out the people who don't like
comment, or
comment, watch, yeah.
subscribe.
And don't, keep up with a lot of their videos, a person's video, so, it's. Okay, that's cool. We hope it goes good for you, and we'll be looking for your channel. And try and help you out as much as we can. We're still learning ourselves, being a newer channel. We've been on for a few months now. Just I think was it July? Did you say?
Can't remember.
Oh, I can't remember. But I have to use my phone because of the way we're doing things tonight. So I apologize. I typically don't look at my phone unless I'm looking at a comment, but I'm using my computer for comments, and we're using my husband's phone for his
for this live stream.
Yeah, for the live stream, because every time we try and do it on my laptop, it's just a blank screen or a black screen, and it's so hard to get it to come up to the screen that we need it to come up to. So yeah. There's the low. Okay, excuse me. October 2nd will be a year. So we've been on almost getting close to a year now. So yeah. I didn't know that. I was thinking we were younger than we really are, but we've been on for almost a year now. Getting closer anyway. That's good, Rita. They really need it, and we'll help out channels as much as we can ourselves. I still have to make what they call moderators, but I have to figure out who's always in. I know Full Blown's always in on. So I still have to figure out who to put as moderators, because if you're gonna have a moderator, you need someone who's always there so they can help with people's comments, so things are not said that shouldn't be said, and they're not rude. So we're still trying. We're around Tulsa too.
We're the next county next to Tulsa County.
Yeah. Well, I guess we're south of Tulsa, aren't we?
We're east of Tulsa.
East of Tulsa, excuse me. He's a little bit more better than her direction than I am.
About southeast of Tulsa, the next county over. Oh, hey, Red Brick Farms.
Yeah, I haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you, man. But yeah, so hello, Tish. Glad you connected in.
And Tish, I have a story for you to tell on your when you do your deal next Thursday, if I get the chance to, but I don't know for sure yet when I can do it though. But since I have to
you start school next week.
Start school late.
Yeah, he has to get home about 9, so it's gonna be. So that's why I haven't seen you. Okay. So glad to see you tonight, though.
Yeah. We've been thinking about you.
Yeah, like I was telling him earlier, you see certain people. Sorry, I'm more concentrating on comments instead. My bad. But you just see certain people and you don't see them, and all of a sudden you wonder where they're at. Let's see here. Yeah, he'll be back in just a minute, Tish, to answer that. Like you said, he starts school Monday, and it's supposed to be from noon to 9, so it might have to be a special episode or something like that. I don't know exactly how y'all are going to do that. But I hope y'all can. I'm gonna find your channel Right, Meg, so I don't forget your channel name definition. Satisfaction. I'm sorry. I'm calling you the wrong name this whole entire time. I apologize. I don't know what they used to be apparently. I'm find your channel real quick so we can subscribe to you and help you out.
Yeah, I know Tish. Next week I'll be starting school from noon to probably 9. I ain't 100% sure yet how long I'll be in school, so I might on Monday might see how long it will take, and it might be have to be on a weekend or something, like on a Saturday, because I got a story to tell as well, and I just wanted to shout that out to you, folks.
Yeah, make sure it's the right one. Alright, so we're now subbed to Dysfunction Junction Ranch. But we'll check out your channel and see, help you out. But yeah, I will be trying to watch our lives, and even though they're gonna have to change, because we're gonna do our lives at 8. I'm sorry, I'm used to. But so we might be switching our time. We're just not sure what time. So I'll switch it to the daytime before he goes to school. Otherwise, it will just be me. I might, until we can figure out a daytime, it might just be me on our lives on Thursday night while he's at school.
All right, okay, Tish.
Okay, so we're not sure how our lives are going to go yet until we know for sure what time it's going to work. Because we kind of like our 8 o'clock spot, but with him going back to school, it will be a little harder, and it might have to be just me. So if I get up and leave or whatever because I'm taking care of our son or miss a diaper or whatever reason, you don't know why, but it'll probably be a little easier because he can talk while I step out and change the diaper. So we'll have to figure out a time with our lives now that that's changing a little bit. And I'm sorry if I don't get everybody's comments, because trying to see both and see everybody's comments is a little harder because the phone's a little too far away for me to read properly.
And I might have to move the phone with the camera with this live stream that we're doing over in front behind the camera right quick.
Yeah, just so it's a little easier. I can look down instead of over.
It might be a little bit of moving around here.
Yeah, we do apologize. We're just trying to make it to where I can see both and you guys can see me and him a little bit better possibly. Still trying to figure out our setup here, how we're going to do things that way we can see comments better, but you guys can see us. And so it's easier on both in a way, because I want to be able to see what y'all are saying so that I can address any questions that somebody might have for us. But I can't read very fast, so I do apologize if I stop and stare or say, what was that say? And I'm sure he appreciates that full blown.
I do appreciate it.
But I'm proud of him too, because it's something he wanted to do. I mean, not like the decision of what he's going back to school for, because it can be dangerous if you don't have somebody you can trust to watch your back, or multiple reasons. But I'm so proud of him, and I know this is what he wants to do. So and being younger and wanting to do certain things and then having your dreams squashed. I don't want to squash his dreams. So if you can do it, I say go for it. Not happen. I don't want to be the cause of him not following his dreams. So I'm going to let him do it, even though I may not like the job. But that's okay. I just everybody needs to stay. And
Let the dogs out.
all right. So that he can come back to me and his son.
Let's go outside.
Yes, Ron, you do have to enjoy what you do. You really do. Otherwise, you're going to wake up and regret going to work every day, or you're going to regret it. And I'll help him with things that he may need help with, if I can. Depending on the situation. It might be something I don't even understand. They give him homework or whatever to do before he goes back to school. Then I'll help him with that the best I can. But I don't think he'll have much homework with this particular thing just because it's more hands-on. But that's you need to go out and watch him so together.
Right.
Chase anything she's not supposed to chase. Sorry. One of the dogs is only allowed to chase certain critters, so we don't want her to get in trouble. That's why I told him to go watch them. But I'm glad to see everybody in, and even those of you who are watching but not commenting, welcome in. And it looks like the one might have passed out on me. I kind of figured after I ate his bottle. But no, I should have recorded him eating his dinner tonight, because we've been working on with trying to sit in his high chair and eat his food. Because he'll eat things that we eat for the most part. There are a few things that I won't let him have just because he's still getting his teeth and he can't handle it yet. But it's just one of them things, and where they learn, because he still can't quite. He has trouble with his fingers putting it into just finger and finger. He holds it like this in a fist, and then he just kind of move his hand around trying to get to it. He doesn't know to set it down and pick up with 2 fingers. So he's learning with that and trying to use utensils like spoons and stuff. He had his little fork, and he had a piece of corn on it, and he went to put it in his mouth. He got it in his mouth, but it was kind of sideways, so the corn fell instead of going in his mouth. So we're letting him learn that, and we're trying to get him transition from a bottle to a sippy cup. Also, so it's just little things like that, and of course with his sitting up, trying to learn to crawl and things like that. So it's. I also watch him too, but like we had I gave him the noodles and stuff that I made, and some taters, and then a little tiny bit of corn. Corn's a little bit harder for him, but he's got 3, almost 4 teeth now. And so I figured giving him a little corn wouldn't hurt. I don't think any of the corn actually made it to his mouth, but it's sorry, allergies are really bothering me. It's like I keep rubbing my face, and that. So he's learning, and it takes a while for him to learn. And all right, Redford. Thank you for showing up. We'll catch you later. All right. You have a good evening. So getting him to where he needs to be is, one of my priorities too, is trying to get him to where he needs to be. And he eventually will. It's just taking some time. But he's not doing too bad. And yeah, he passed out. He ain't making a peep. I can tell by his breathing and the fact that he's not playing with his toys anymore. He's asleep. But Penny should be in pretty soon. Just letting the dogs do their business. So, and them finding critters in the yard last night. And of course, we don't want them to get sprayed by a skunk either, so it's supposed to make sure it's a possum or a armadillo so that they don't get sprayed. Because we'd rather them chase that than we would a skunk. Because we don't want to deal with any stinky dogs. Yeah, they're all coming in. I see 2 dogs right now. Where's the third one? Where's the third dog?
Still outside.
She must be trying to find her place. She likes to do her business without anybody keeping an eye on her. Which I don't blame her. Your business is your business. But so like I said, with the lives, it might just be me, or it might switch to the daytime. I'm not sure how that's going to go just yet. It might be even later when he gets home on Thursday night. I don't know. We might do a 10 o'clock one. We're not sure yet. We'll just have to see how all that goes before we decide for sure on what we're going to do with our lives just yet. Because we do have a few watchers, not very very many. I think we get up to like 6 that watch. And I try to post it ahead of time also. I know I posted yesterday for today. So I always try to post at least a day ahead instead of so that people know. And I know people are on and off, bouncing around. And I know my one friend that she watches, she can only watch bits and pieces sometimes because she works nights occasionally. So it's kind of hard to. And she'll watch in between deliveries. So. That's kind of the update we got for this week. And I know some of them like Eileen, who's normally on, and Tish, they go to bed certain times, because they gotta get up early in the morning. I definitely need to find some moderators. That way, if we do wind up people who have saying something that's inappropriate, that we can. Hello, what the fuck? Welcome in. That we can keep that under control. That's what moderators are for, is to help you keep an eye on the comments and make sure that everybody's being polite to each other, and nobody's trying to trying to integrate that. That's why we don't have any yet ourselves. Is because one of the things I'm trying to do is watch and see who's on quite a bit, so that I can make them moderators. So that that kind of explains why we don't have any moderators just yet. For those of you who are wondering, that's why you're not seeing the blue names with the little wrenches. That indicates that they're a moderator creator for the channel, for our channel. For those of you who don't know, I know Section Junction Ranch. I know you said you were a newer channel, so you might be one of the ones who may or may not have known what that was. I don't know how long you've been in channel, so how long you've been on, and like I said, we hope you do good with your channel. We do need to get some more videos out, but with trying to figure out if we're going to get to move and do all the paperwork we need to do and things like that, and hunt for place and everything like that. It will be probably a little bit harder, but excuse me. I got to get this works now. I apologize. But that's why we haven't had any videos. So we're trying to figure out, what's going to go on with this. Is it even going to be a possibility? Because like right now, we're having issues just finding a place that will work with us. Because and being an animal person and being in the homesteading, until we can get a permanent place that we actually call our own and do what we want with the land without any restrictions, except for, with building maybe. But, that, we can decide where we want the pen, and we're not told, oh, you can't have that animal here. So the channel may change a little bit until then. We do apologize. We did not expect this. When we originally started the channel, but due to certain circumstances, we've had to make the decision to try to move. For those of you who don't know, I know a few of you have been watching constantly, like with Bloom, so he knows what's going on, and there's a few others too. So there's a few that know what's going on and stuff, but so we're trying to make it to where we can at least keep the animals we have for now. I may have to temporarily remove my rabbits, but I can always get them back from the person that I let keep them. And so it would be a temporary home, and it'd still be taken care of. The dogs are a little bit harder. It's two of the dog. One, he's old. He's old, so after he lost his sister, he's gone downhill more. But he's livened up a little bit since we got this other dog. But so we have 4 dogs, but so we'd like to keep the 2 together because the oldest one, he does better with his buddy, because he actually barks and complains when we take Blue off to work with him on obedience. You know, training, let him run out some of that energy he's got. That dog is full of energy. I've never seen a dog with so much energy. And but he does better, and he gets upset when we take him to work with him for obedience. He wants to be where Blue is. So we want to keep them together if possible. If we can't take them with us, but we would first take them with us. And of course, we have the other one, too, but they're a little bit smaller, and people are more willing to take smaller dogs than they are bigger dogs. So those might be the two that we have to take with us and leave the other 4 animals here, or find a foster home in a way until we can get them back, until we're a little more permanent, which we're hoping. I know he said that if we're renting, we're required to stay within that house that we're renting for a year. And their requirements, we'll know more tomorrow when we go in. And if y'all excuse me, I have got to use the ladies' room. I apologize. I need to talk to you for a little bit.
I don't know what to talk about.
Just think of something to say. Anything.
And, about the schooling?
That's fine.
But yeah, Pooch, with the schooling, though, it's about trying to get the cleat on a armed security, a private investigator, and bail enforcement. The bail enforcement is the one that's a little bit more dangerous than a PI in security. So that's what the schooling is about. And the moving, we got a briefing tomorrow about the housing, about what to do and what not to do, what we can't do, and do it, and then it'll be about 2 months just to try to find a place. And with me going to school for a month, it's going to be a little harder because we only got a month left just to try to find a place. But yeah, I think that if we play our cards right, I think we could get it down and find a place. But yeah. But yeah, it's something I always wanted to do. I already fulfilled one of my dreams, being a firefighter, something I always wanted to do since grade school. And our dad, it was a lot of laughs since I didn't do much. But yeah, here comes the boss lady. Fixing to come.
Oops. I try not to do that during the log, but sometimes, when nature calls,
you gotta go.
Exactly. You can only hold it for so long, and then nature says, time to let go. So I apologize about that. Okay, I don't know what that last comment is about. It was something Teddy said.
About me. I couldn't hardly read the last. Yeah.
Oh, he says it will be a good thing as well as a lot of excitement.
Yeah. It will be though. A lot of adrenaline rush.
Yeah, I just hope he plays by the rules and is safe about it.
And getting to tase a lot of people.
Well, I mean, some of the shows we watch, there's some pretty not so smart people. They'll get warned. They'll say, "Take one more step, I'm gonna tase you," and then they take that step because they think they can intimidate the bail enforcement and zap their tase because you're warned. They warned you so many times and you're not following what they're said. So in order to get you to comply, it's one of the things they have to do. And it's less lethal than shooting. So they don't do that unless it's absolutely necessary. They'll leave you back for you if they have to, just so that they're not harming you. Any other people do get hurt because it's tasting they hit a table or something by accident, but other than that, nobody's. Of course, they get a medical treatment too, so if they need it. Oh, you can see the girl. Come on. No? She's gonna lay here in between us, I guess. This is one of our fur babies. I call them fur babies. Yeah. I call them fur babies. They act like children. They may not be a two-legged child, but they're a four-legged child. But I love them anyway. They can be ornery and try and push buttons just like a kid does. I won't trade them for anything. That's why I want to keep them. That and they're used to us. I don't want to be one of those owners who get a dog and just say, "Oh, I'm moving, so I don't want to take them with me, or I can't take them with me." Or might have to like I said, temporary find a house for them. Yeah. Teddy actually has a pistol he puts on him from time to time. He used to keep on it more than he does now, but he'll probably start with more now that because I have to take it to school with him so that it doesn't cost extra, to use theirs, or I have to buy one from them, however they do it. They say if you've got one, to please bring it. So he's gonna take it with him, and he'll probably be packing more than he used to. Or does now. But that's okay. As long as he doesn't use it unless it's absolutely necessary. Here, darling. But yeah, this one's Izzy, the one that's sitting with us right now. I know you guys will probably barely see her head. She's our blue heeler slime stripper mix. And then we got there's an all black one with a little bit of brown on her that's the sister to her that runs around here too, but she's tased down, so. And then we're just getting that Chihuahua. But this one and her sister get a little too rowdy sometimes. I have to start wrestling around and stuff and nearly hit the baby, not to make them go outside because they get too rambunctious around the house and not watching what they're doing. Mama has to get the bag back sometimes. So I'm busy. Mama gotta get the bag back, huh? She's a sweetheart though. She's a very sweet dog. Oh, excuse me. She listens pretty good, but she still got her she still has her moments where she don't want to listen and she gets herself in trouble. But she's a little over 1 year old, so she's still kinda at that point where she likes to push. She thinks she knows she's not supposed to see mom and dad's reaction. Is that right? Yeah, right. You like to push mom's buttons. Okay, so kind of bouncing. I see 2 viewers, and I think we went back to 3 now. I'm not sure exactly all who's still in here. And if there's somebody new, welcome in just in case we missed you. We know not everybody's commenting, but there are people watching. And that's kind of one of the reasons why I had commented above before everybody came in, so that in case we might have missed somebody, but it's kind of hard once the comments start rolling and things like that. So just in case I miss anybody, welcome in. We hope you enjoyed our channel. I know our lives are a bit boring. That's okay, full Glenn. We understand, Just pull out his face. I was late. He didn't sleep very long. We might have woken him up talking. I don't know. Yeah. But he'll pass out here in a little bit. And I'll put him in bed. He'll sleep in his playpen, but he doesn't sleep as well. He prefers his bed. Daddy's getting tired too.
Yeah, but I think it's time.
No, we got some more minutes left to make it to married, maybe. But so we'll probably go till about 9 o'clock and let you guys go. Just for some fact that I've got to get the little man in bed. Yeah. So, but for those of you who are watching, we hope you enjoyed. And sorry the lives are kind of on the boring side. And sorry to repeat myself so many times. I'm just trying to think of what I said and don't say the same things, not realizing I had already said it. So I'm working on that. And of course, he has trouble finding topics to talk about sometimes.
Yeah. Since I'm not a talkable person.
He's more of the sit back and watch and listen type. And I'm just trying to find enough subject to, but it's kind of hard. Because, everybody's brain works differently. If not, I can probably guarantee that's why we don't have very many viewers, is because they notice how I repeat myself. Yeah. Yours seems to work just fine, full blown. Mine tends to stop up and not keep going. So I got a gear missing or something. So mine don't quite work like yours. Mine likes to either get stuck or gear missing, one of the two. Well, see there, not everybody does the full blown. Not everybody does. You're one of the lucky ones. But, no, you can keep on subject and or bounce around from subject to subject, keep you to feel entertained. I can't even do that. And I try and talk as much as I can, but so I'm not really, that's why I'm pausing because I'm trying to think of something to say, but there's like nothing coming, so my brain's missing something obvious.
And too bad that we don't got Piggy around so we can joke around about stuff.
Yeah, he's kind of, normally he's saying something goofy.
Uh-huh.
Kind of missing that tonight. Yeah, I've tried that for some reason. My brain's just missing that one place. But it's now 9:01. I've got to get my son to bed, so I'm gonna have to let them go. And we'll see y'all next time.
Bye.